Welcome back to the Mask for Mass podcast.
I'm Thomas.
And I'm Javi.
And today we're bringing you an episode from the metaverse.
I can't really hear you right now. I have my headphones on.
Oh, well, it's the metaverse for me. We're living in 2060, and that's why?
Oh, well, we just got back from CES in Las Vegas.
We did. CES was such a great time. We'll tell y'all more about it. But first, I need to take this thing off.
Yeah, I can't see your eyes from this.
I can see y'all right now. I can see you right now, because of the pass-through. But I don't know. I think it'd be easier if I'm not wearing all this. Hopefully my hair is still good right now.
I hope so. But it's just like the face gives like multiple eyes because there's like different sensors and cameras. So it looks very...
Also, audio listeners, if you don't know right now, I'm wearing a VR headset, the Galaxy XR by Samsung.
Mm-hmm. And I'm wearing these Catboy headphones in baby blue by Edifier.
Yes, those actually light up too.
Oh, they light up.
Yeah.
I have not turned them on because if I do, I will not hear y'all.
All right, now we're exiting the metaverse. What's up, y'all?
I think I still want to keep these on. It's kind of a look.
You think it's a look? All right. But so how was CES for you? What was your favorite part? And for the viewers that don't know, what is CES? Or if you want, I'll answer that.
Yeah, I'll let Thomas answer CES. I guess you explain to us what CES is first off.
Well, CES, the Consumer Electronics Show, it's the biggest electronic show in the world. So if you grew up watching YouTube like I did, you have heard about it since like the dawn of time. Maybe not the dawn of time, but 2012, which basically is the dawn of time at this point. I mean, it was like 14 years ago. Oh, I hate saying that.
2012 was 14 years ago. What?
I know. But either way, so CES, it's been on since like the 90s or like 80s.
Oh my God.
It's like a long running event. It's like the biggest tech convention in the world. And me and Javi had the honor of going to it. And Javi, what was your favorite thing you saw?
Favorite thing I saw? Oh my gosh, it was the little, what is it called? There was a bag charm there. I think we have a picture of me with it on my bag.
What was the name of it?
I don't know. I keep calling it monolito.
Monito.
Monolito.
That means like small toy in Spanish.
Yes, a monito. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. And I literally wanted to take it home with me. And the person at the exhibit was scared I was going to take it.
She low-key was. She was like, don't leave with it.
I know. And I was like, girl, I'm going to steal this. That sounds so bad, but no, I would never do that.
So the little monito. See, the thing about this little monito, we're talking about like it's a little toy. It is $100 and it's a bag charm. And all it does is like twist its head around.
It's like a glorified Labubu if Labubus were AI.
Oh no, it's the AI Labubu. It's like the most rotted Labubu in existence. But also, if they want to send me one, I would love it.
Yes,
it's so cute.
My bag needs one right now.
That's so funny.
Also, why were there like 10 different variations of them everywhere?
You know what? There was a lot of AI pets.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like, maybe that's where the market's heading, which I can't imagine. Like, what do you mean the market is heading towards AI pets? But I don't know. It was so cool, but they all cost like
$1 million, literally like thousands of dollars. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
But an AI pet would be cute. We can't really have a real animal, so I feel like an AI one would be, I don't know, easier to take care of.
So that was your favorite thing you saw at CES?
Yes, an AI pet.
CES was awesome for me. We got a lot of great content. We'll see when it comes out, just because I started posting it. Turns out #tech news on my TikToks makes them flop.
Huh.
That's one thing I noticed. So I had 2 TikToks like absolutely flop. Unveiled Part 2 and Samsung like XR, right?
Okay.
So, oh my God, the cat ear fell off too.
I'm no longer a cat boy.
To the audio listeners, Javi's been wearing cat ear headphones and they just fell off and the ear fell off.
The ears are magnetic, which I find really cool.
That is pretty cool. But either way, so those 2 videos flopped and they both had tech news as the hashtag. But my videos that did well have #tech talk. So
Oh.
maybe TikTok likes Tech Talk better. Either way, one of the coolest things I saw, I've been telling everyone about because it feels
Oh,
like every single Uber we've been in have been like, so what's the coolest thing you've seen? I mean, it's
we've
CES.
had this conversation. I kid you not. This
It's like
same
canned
conversation.
conversation.
Yes, this conversation has been had every time we enter an Uber, and I'm just like chilling. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, Thomas gonna do his thing, and I'm like, but this is the millionth time I've heard this story.
I know. I feel so bad for Javi. He always has to heal. He always has to hear like, we're content creators. We're
It's
here
no.
from Texas. But either way, so my favorite thing that I saw
Hmm.
was the ultrasonic knife.
Yeah, I knew immediately when you said this question. I was like, ultrasonic knife. You've been telling everybody about it. It was really cool to watch you use it.
The reason why the ultrasonic knife was my favorite thing at CES was because it's one of those tech products that I actually see people having a use for,
Hmm.
which, like these laundry folding robots, these,
Laundry folding. They don't even know how to do laundry is the
I know,
crazier thing.
right?
I saw in one of Thomas's clips I filmed, in the background, the robot is sorting clothes. It's literally just going like this. It's pulling all the clothes and dropping it into one basket, not sorting it according to color like they said. It was so funny though.
Either way, so like, unlike a lot of the stuff
Hmm.
there, this ultrasonic knife, I actually see people, the everyday consumer, having use for because, like, people who can't, say, old people who can't cut
Hmm.
through things, people who are bad chefs, like, you could just, when I tell y'all, it's an ultrasonic knife. It jiggles 30,000 times per second, which is
Jiggles.
crazy. What do you call it? Shakes?
Jiggles is just such a funny
Jiggles.
word to me.
Jiggles is a funny word.
I'm sorry. Yes, but keep going.
But either way, so it shakes 30,000 times per second to the point where you can't even feel it.
Hmm.
But so I put it on a tomato in the video, right? I turn it on and it falls through.
That's saying a lot because tomatoes are hard to cut. If anybody cuts tomatoes, you know.
I just see that thing having the most impact for the most people.
Hmm.
I mean, it's great, it's cool and all these robots, all this innovation. I love to see it. I would like to try all of it out, so y'all all hit me up, please. But that, ultrasonic knife, I see everyone having a use for.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same way. As soon as they explained it to me, I was like, oh, this is like gonna help disabled people and elderly so much.
Exactly, yeah.
Because there's so much like they don't have to apply as much pressure. It's not gonna be as hard for them to cut things. And when I asked the guy that, I was like, he was like, oh, well, we haven't like marketed or tested for that. And I was like, that's an untapped market right there.
I was surprised when he said that.
Mhm.
I
I
was
was like-
surprised when he said
I
that.
was like, well, then why did you guys make this? I was like, what was the reason behind an ultrasonic knife? Or maybe they just had that idea and maybe I'm doing y'all a favor and this is the market for y'all. The elderly and physically handicapped population is who you market this for.
I don't know. Either way, it starts at ultrasonic knife. It ends with supersonic screwdriver. Like,
Supersonic screwdriver. Gosh, are you gonna be able to ride those?
what?
Like, a supersonic jet,
What?
it goes so fast. Supersonic screwdriver would go fast too. Therefore, like, you take lift off.
It's a Doctor Who reference. I think his screwdriver is the supersonic screwdriver.
Oh, you mean Doctor Who?
Who? Yes, yes.
Oh my gosh. I was getting so confused. And when you said that, I thought you meant Dr. Phil. And I was
Oh
like,
my God.
Like, I immediately,
Daniela Bergoli.
yes. I was like, when did Dr. Phil talk about supersonic screwdrivers? I was
That's
like,
so funny.
damn.
But either way, so that's the thing I have. Like,
Oh, I guess your biggest, like, the thing that impressed you the most at CES.
yeah, because, everything else, I mean, we saw a lot of cool stuff. I played tic-tac-toe with a humanoid robot, which is cool, but also it wasn't very good. We tied.
I was gonna say it, like, it's kind of good because it tied, but then also I was like, does it take talent to tie, or does that happen most games?
Some tea I will share here and nowhere else.
Oh,
it dropped it low key in the wrong space. Like it just
Huh.
dropped it and it was half in another space and in one space.
So it tumbled over.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I should have told the people like
Mhm.
controlling it like, yo, like what is this?
I thought it was autonomous and AI was controlling it.
Either way, it's not doing a good job.
Damn, he said robots are not coming to take our jobs soon, which I
It's just
agree
also
with.
how much so there's a lot of humanoid robots at CES, and if you don't know what a humanoid robot is, imagine a robot that is shaped like a human, but it can't move like a human because it's kind of just
It's
like
a
dumb.
robot. Yeah. It
Yeah.
moves robotically.
But either way, so like they had one humanoid robot playing tic-tac-toe, and low-key, instead of like setting down the pieces, it would just drop it above it, and one of the pieces landed like halfway. And if I would have really argued with the people in charge of it, they probably would have decided in my favor, which would have meant I won against the robot, but whatever.
The crazy thing, arguing about a game of tic-tac-toe against a robot.
Whatever.
It's not like, not
Whatever.
saying it's not that serious, because if robots do come for our jobs, like that will be the first example of them being inferior. But the concept of like being like, actually that robot did not place that right there, I need my point.
That is pretty crazy. But I mean, robots are already coming for our drive, our
Our
job.
drive, oh my god, you're being uploaded into the metaverse right now.
Robots are already coming for our job.
What jobs?
You know, the ones that take you your food, your DoorDash driver.
Oh, I've never had a robotic DoorDash driver. I mean, a drone. Is
You-
that what you mean?
No, but you've heard of them.
Have I?
You really haven't. The
I
ones
get-
that take you food.
Oh, are you talking about the ones in the sushi restaurants where they like give you your water and it's like a little motorized like cart?
No, but it will be too much for me to explain to you.
Mhm.
But to the viewers, in certain cities, robots bring you your food. It's the little one with wheels.
Oh my girl, that's not a robot. That's
Well, it's
literally
taking
a
your
cart
job.
with wheels.
What do you mean? It's still like autonomously drive.
Is it
driven.
autonomous if we have to program it for the area to drop off? It's not doing any self.
Is it Waymo?
A Waymo is not. It's autonomous in the sense that nobody's driving it, but it doesn't drive itself.
Maybe. But speaking of Waymo, another company we saw at CES was Waymo.
Mhm.
And it was the worst vibe at their booth. No
Oh.
shade to Waymo.
You're
no
gonna-
shade to Waymo.
They're literally gonna ban us from riding in a Waymo,
know,
and
right?
I need that this coming weekend.
No, but like low key, I'm okay with being banned from Waymos.
I really like the Waymo. We took some Waymos in
It's-
LA. I loved
In
it.
LA, we took Waymos and we got stuck in traffic.
Oh, girl, a Waymo.
We did.
It's
we got
LA
stuck.
traffic.
No, remember when it stopped in the middle of the street?
To turn,
And
to make a left-handed turn, mind you, in the middle of a busy road where there was no center turning lane. So in that case, I give the robot Waymo some grace.
I guess we're just Waymo apologists at this point.
It's because, girl, Ubers are so awkward sometimes. They play the
Ubers are so
they
awkward.
are. They play the weirdest music, and sometimes, especially in Vegas, it smelled like cigarettes bad.
Okay, so since we're talking about Ubers, even though we were talking about CES, to the viewers, I really want to share this story because it was so like, oh my god, we got the same Uber twice in a row.
Oh,
So then we just kind of had to tell him like, yeah, we had fun here. He dropped us off there.
Mhm.
I left him with like some, I was giving him
advice.
some like TikTok advice.
There's a whole speech that Thomas goes to. Like, we already have our points down when we have encounters with people and they ask these questions because we've been through it a lot. So we already know what points to hit. Thomas hits them and whatnot. We get out of the car. We go get our food. We're getting in and out. And so we're getting in and out. We finish eating. We're like, okay, that was so good. Let's call the Uber so we can get back to our hotel. Who pulls up?
The same guy.
The same guy we literally just got out of his car, maybe like 30 minutes before?
It's just like we gave him the advice and we're like, okay, bye forever.
Mhm.
And then we had to like
try
to
and spark up a conversation again. It was so crazy.
It was so awkward. I will rate that as one of the awkwardest Ubers we've ever been in. And to the point where it's like, well, you know what, Waymo? Well, hell yeah.
I was gonna say, imagine a Waymo picked us up, no conversation, just music and vibes.
Hot take about Waymos, though. They have the most ass playlist. Me and Javi, we took Waymos in LA. They're in Austin too. They have like pre-planned playlists, and it's like the most radio industry pop ever. It is atrocious in my opinion, but I don't
Thomas
know.
is just hating because they were playing Benson Boone Moonbeam Ice Cream.
Moonbeam Ice Cream. And
What is
then
the name
Ordinary.
of that song? Moonbeam. I don't
Oh,
even
it
know.
could be Moonbeam. I don't know. Honestly.
I really don't. Moonbeam.
Something like that.
Oh gosh, but yeah, Waymos. Honestly, Waymos are it.
Either way, Waymo, their booth had a bad vibe.
Yes, Waymo. Actually, I endorse them.
They had, you know why I'm saying they had a bad vibe though?
Was it
One, because no one talked to us.
Mhm.
Two, because their game, neither of us won.
Oh, I want Waymo. That's what it was called.
It was called I Want Waymo. And I was going to make a joke like, oh, I want Waymo, ha ha ha, for the video.
Mhm.
And then we lost, and it's like, okay, whatever.
Thomas, like the clip was ruined.
The clip was ruined.
It was a good time though. Like CES was so fun, so much new tech. I'm gonna bring this up. I'm so sorry. I have to. So the first day we're there, we're at CES Unveiled, which is like a media event. So we got content and media creator passes to go to this event. And so there was a whole bunch of like hors d'oeuvres. I made a little video on all the free food we got that day. And the craziest thing, so if you know anything about the tech space, Thomas, I already knew, had like a peripheral knowledge of her, but Thomas really was like, oh my God.
Oh my God, you're talking about this.
Yeah, I have to. I'm just going to bring it up.
This is more tea that we can only talk about here because I can't post about this.
I was about to go.
I cannot bring this up and people like aren't mad about it.
Yeah, because people ride
Guys,
for this
we're-
person.
We're dethroning your queen right here.
Oh, you're a queen right here. I was doing this for you. But
People's princess.
the iPhone people's princess, I guess I'll put it. Maybe
Ooh,
that's a
you've
little
already
hint.
teased who it is.
But so there's this, maybe I won't name names. Should we name names?
Let's make up a name for her that makes it very obvious who she is, but who isn't directly like we're speaking of fiction. So if she came after us,
I guess the name will be, gosh, Jennifer.
be Jennifer.
Be Jennifer. Be Jennifer. Okay.
Be Jennifer.
So this is a very popular tech creator. They are super popular. Millions of followers on Instagram, on YouTube, multiple plaques. They get invited to all the tech events. She is the girl.
She is the girl.
Thomas is obsessed with her. He goes, when we got invited to this event, he's like, I want a selfie with her. I want a picture with her. I want to meet her.
Because I love Be Jennifer.
Yes. And I was like, I'm going to make that happen if I can. And I was like, we were going to make it happen anyway, one way or another. And respectfully, of course. And so basically, we're at CES Unveiled, which is like a media event. So all media is there, all content creators are there filming the stuff that CES thinks is like poppin', what they think is like the coolest stuff. And so we're going around filming. I see B. Jennifer filming something. She finishes filming it. And we don't get to interact with her that first time. So this is the first encounter we see her. We don't get to interact with her. Thomas is a little nervous to go up and talk to her, which is understandable. It's like seeing I would say like...
Seeing Be Jennifer, I mean, she basically is a celebrity in the space.
Yeah.
I feel like if you have been doing YouTube since like 2009, you're a celebrity.
Yes, and so I was like, that's understandable. I was like, I don't ride for her that hard, but I was like, I can respect the work she put in for this. And so I was like, but I'm going to get this picture for you because you were a little bit nervous about all of that.
I mean, I love Be Jennifer.
So we couldn't talk to her that first time. So we pick up some hors d'oeuvres, we're eating, I see her. And so we finish eating and she finishes whatever she's doing at a booth. Like she's filming something, she's talking about it, she finishes up there. She's walking out of the convention center. And so I see this. She's walking out. Nobody's around her. But there are like two people there. I don't know if they're on her team. I assume they're on her team now. But there are two people there. I'm like, this is our chance. She's leaving. This is the perfect opportunity to get the selfie with B. Jennifer. So I say, hey.
I know where it goes from here, and it's still so disappointing.
It is very disappointing just because, let me just tell the story. So I see B. Jennifer. The two people are basically like, I guess not guarding her, but they're walking with her. And I go in between. I don't go in between them, but I don't even touch her. I just go, hey, can I get a selfie with you? And she goes, yes. The two people who are walking with her respond at the exact same time with her. And they say, one of them goes, oh, she has to get out of here, or she has to shoot in a little bit. And the other dude, it's a man, he was carrying a backpack or something. He goes, bro, you're in the shot. I look around, there are no cameras filming anything. And she ends up walking away. And I was beckoning Thomas the whole time because I was like, she said yes,
I was
can get our
starstruck.
selfie. And I was like, Thomas, come on. And so I was beckoning him the entire time that was happening. Like, they're telling me this. And so she just ends up walking away because they usher her out. And I'm just a little salty from the fact that the creator, the influencer celebrity, she had acknowledged me and said yes to the request. And maybe somebody on her team.
The thing that I think was the worst about this whole experience was just the dude saying, you're in the shot, when we were not in the shot. Okay, so we see B. Jennifer at CES. We ask her for a photo. She says yes. And then her team says, you're in the shot, when they were not filming anything. And you know what? I've gone in, watched the YouTube video. They were not filming anything. They were not filming anything. So whoever it is at CES that said, you're in the shot for B. Jennifer,
fuck you.
You are lying. You're our D1.
You're our biggest op right now, because how dare, like, I understand protecting a creator and somebody as big as she is, but she was taking pictures with other creators and fans there.
She was.
And I feel like we approached her in a very respectful manner.
We came with nothing but respect.
Trench coat button to the top.
You know what though? That dude that said, you're in the shot, he was
dressed pretty prep and proper, I'll be honest.
No, but how's it go in that meme?
God, what
did
they
say? He was
say?
the bitch with the crazy...
with the big-ass forehead or something?
He was the whoever B. Jennifer's, like...
media
whatever.
Dude that day was...
You are the bitch with the crazy forehead.
Yes. But I was just so taken aback by... Like, I literally almost cried a little, because I don't like being told off like that. And in such a rude manner, especially when I was acknowledged by the person who I talked to. And
we asked B. Jennifer for a photo.
Yes.
And she said yes. And she wasn't doing anything. Mm-hmm. And then the dude with a fuck ass forehead took
big
her
ass forehead.
I don't know. I don't like it. And you know what? I think it's because
we're Hispanic.
Yes. Oh my God.
And let's just put it out there. Her team was also white, and she was white.
Her team was white.
Not trying to cause any...
Okay, anyways. Either way, B. Jennifer, if you know, you know. Mm-hmm. Miss Apple Girly will say.
Yes, she's
if
very
you want to make it right,
Apple-esque.
just hit us up.
But I just want to put out, I feel like I approached her at the perfect time. She was leaving.
We approached with nothing but respect.
Nothing. Like, she was literally leaving the venue.
One thing that I will say is, you know, we have experience dealing with celebrity type people, and that was the interaction done right. She was leaving the venue.
There was no fear of like a crowd.
Mobbed.
What is it called? Coming, seeing her taking this picture and coming. Like, the exit was right there.
It would have been different if she was actively filming. If she would have been like, you know, with hella security rushed out. But it was just her. It was just her, a human, you know. And we asked B. Jennifer for a photo. She said yes. And
her team basically punched me in the face and spit on me and said, fuck off.
Literally.
But I no hate towards her. It's just like, tell your team how to manage, like,
I don't know,
fan encounters a little bit better. And I understand wanting to protect yourself, but it's like, I just wanted a selfie for my boyfriend and me.
Yeah.
Like, there was no harm in that.
Either way, so CES was great. We had a lot of fun. Hopefully you'll see the videos. even though they're not doing the best, but you know.
Girl, Thomas like, please go watch the videos, guys. It's okay, guys. If you want to see everything we ate there, like,
Go to Hobbies page.
Gosh, I sound like such a fatty, but like, we ate a lot. We ate a lot.
But either way, it was so much fun. Aside from CES, though, we went to Hobby's favorite Din Tai Fung.
That's your girl. Don't act like you don't gag over them too.
I love Din Tai Fung too, but that is your favorite.
What's your favorite then?
My favorite? Depends. Like, what's the category?
I guess your favorite for like Asian high. Would you say? I guess like
You're gonna be like
pricey
high-end Asian
No,
dim sum,
I
which
meant,
is
like-
the only one in the
that's
category.
the only one I was gonna say. That's the only category for this. I guess like a moderately to high end priced Asian cuisine. Is that
hard.
too specific?
That's very specific. Like you're talking Din Tai Fung or Nobu.
I knew, but you love this crispy tuna rice.
I
from
love the
Nobu.
crispy rice from Nobu, and hopefully in the next episode we will be talking about how we just went to Nobu because Javi's saying shh, but
No,
I'll
I'm
spoil
going.
it.
Ah.
I'll spoil it on Sunday. We're probably going Nobu brunch.
I
which
already
is-
made the reservation.
It's Nobu's all-you-can-eat event, and personally, I'm just going for the crispy rice.
Mhm.
I'm going so I can eat like 20 pieces of crispy rice and not have spent like $1 billion.
It's because it's like almost $20 per app for that, or maybe
Yeah.
it's more. I don't even know.
It's like $20 per app on happy hour.
Mm-hmm.
If it's non-happy hour, I think crispy rice is like $30.
And it's like 3 or 4 pieces, which is like between the two of us. If it's 3 pieces, Thomas and I halving anything means that he eats the majority of it. And he's like, Javi, look at this little rice molecule. And I'm like, thank you.
I'm also excited to have the salmon, you know.
The
all
miso,
the-
black miso cod.
I'm excited for that too.
Oh my gosh.
I'm excited for that too. But either way, Nobu, Din Tai Fung, not in the same exact realm, but if you're just saying Asian cuisine high end, maybe the same-ish nachos.
Mhm. Not the same-ish nachos.
But I still love Din Tai Fung. Me and Javi went to go to Din Tai Fung. We only spent $200 and we got everything off the menu practically.
If you watch the video, like there's so much, like you get so much. I feel like the value for it is unbeatable because like we got 2 drinks, both of us, or we got a drink each, and then we ordered like what?
It
like
is
5
super-
different entrees.
It's super worth it when you consider that we had so many entrees, so many appetizers, a drink each. It's high end
And dessert.
it was and dessert, and it was like $200
That's plus tip. So the 200
plus
is the
tip
total.
plus tip because it was sub 200 before tip. Crazy. Din Tai Fung. I mean, if you don't just want to go there because of the
I was gonna
accolades,
say-
go there because it's a good deal.
You've been seeing, like, everybody has heard about Din Tai Fung at this point. That's why we wanted to go in Vegas. And 10 out of 10, it is worth it. Recommend it to y'all if you can. If you want to splurge and you're in a city that has it, I say do it. Do it and you will not regret.
So yeah, definitely Din Tai Fung was Hobby's favorite meal. My favorite was Peter Luger's. Peter Luger's was great.
Peter Luger's was also a great deal. We got their lunch special.
Their lunch special was only $50 per person, but only $50 after, you know, tax and tip, like 120 something ish.
But you're not even saying the best part of the deal, which is the appetizer, entree, dessert.
That
you
is
get
crazy.
all 3.
You get an appetizer, entree, and dessert. And the thing is, it's not even like, you know, fancy small food. It is lovely. Like the burger was half a pound. And it's a steakhouse. It's a very notorious steakhouse. Half a pound burger. Great deal. I mean, I can't even finish
Amazing
that.
lobster roll.
The
Thomas
lobster
and I,
roll was one of the best lobster rolls I've ever had in my life.
I was surprised by how fresh it tasted for being in Vegas. I was like, girl, this
I was
tasted like it was
surprised too.
just out of the ocean.
It's one of those lobster rolls where you could tell, like, you know, made with fresh lobster rather than just like a canned lobster roll.
Yeah.
Those throw me off. I don't know about those. But either way, the sides were great too. The
The French
steakhouse French
fries.
fries. And then the appetizer, the bacon, so good. The Caesar salad, so good.
Ooh, the bacon with the Caesar salad. That was like, ooh, I did my big one there. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
That was big of me, but that was my big one.
Yeah. But the dessert, so good. But also, did you finish yours? I didn't finish mine. You finished yours. Oh my
I
god.
finished it. I finished that. It was a fudge ice cream sundae. Girl, I ate that thing oh my
You
god.
ate
I
it the fuck
cleaned
up.
that bowl.
I did not finish mine. It was like delicious ice cream. Delicious like whipped
Whipped
cream.
cream,
Too.
and they
Like,
had
the whipped cream was actually good.
I think they had like some candied pecans, or maybe they weren't candy, but they were like definitely seasoned in something. Like they tasted super yummy.
Yeah. And then the ice cream was great too. And the chocolate sauce.
If you guys
Everything was good there.
I was about to go. If you guys can't tell, we love to eat, and Vegas was a fun time for us to eat there. It's like there's so much amazing food. You just have to. I mean, you don't even have to find it. Like these things are literally talked about nonstop on social media.
Yeah.
So
And then, okay, I'm gonna wrap it up real quick, but just going through a speed run of the rest of the things we did. Photo booth.
oh, I have to stop you right there before you go any further.
I said speed run.
The speed girl, that's as fast. The speed run is like this photo booth that we went to. Thomas made us go back 3 times to this photo booth. I don't know if he's posted the pictures from it yet, but it is crazy. So what were we doing? We were trying to go to some club at the Cosmopolitan. We were
trying to go to Marquee. It's a club at the Cosmopolitan to see the most ass artist in the world. Some fuck ass DJ, not
was
even
it?
hot.
Who was it?
I'm not too sure which DJ it was.
Girl, you're
low-key.
just flaming them and you don't even remember. Oh my
I don't even know
gosh.
who it was because it was that forgettable. But so we go to the Marquee to see this DJ, and then they're like, "You can't come in. You have a hat." And it's like, bitch.
And I was like, we
have a hat, but we look better than everyone else in here.
T.
The fuck? But either way, so after that, we were at a photo booth before. We went back to the photo booth. And
Well, no. So we found the photo after getting like told that we can't have the hats at the Marquee. We were walking back and we find this photo booth, and Thomas goes, "Oh, this is the one from TikTok."
it was the one from TikTok.
It was. And so we're like, "Oh, let's take a picture here." We try and take a couple's picture. It's a Thomas picture, of course. If you know anything about my boyfriend, you know it's him. This him. I was like, a picture with him is gonna be a picture with him, you know? And so it's like a Thomas picture. So he's like modeling or whatnot. And I'm
Yeah,
just being
but-
like silly sitting there. And then he's like, "Javi, I'm gonna take my own pictures." And so I'm like, "Okay, go ahead, babe." And he takes his pictures, but we're wearing hats. So remember this.
So the hats cause a shadow on my face. The shadow doesn't look good. So then I'm like, okay, let's come back another day. We go back another day. I don't like my hair. It was pre-haircut. Right now we're post-haircut. Shout out my barber dog. Your work is insane. But shout out my barber dog. Either way, he did great work. It was pre the haircut though. So my hair was shaggy. And it'd been CS all day. We were walking 30,000 steps a day. So basically my hair was fucked. I went to the bathroom to try and style it. I got a cup of water, put it in my hair. My hair after that was even more fucked. Do not put a handful of water in your hair if you want to look good. It'll just make you look like a wet dog.
He walks out of the bathroom. He's like, "Javi, why didn't you go in with me to tell me not to do this?" And I was like, "Who told you to wash your hair in the bathroom?"
So basically, I gave myself a shower in the bathroom. After that, I was so determined to get my photos taken, though, at the film photo booth. Because it's a film photo booth, so it's worth it.
It's like real film. Like they came out wet and everything.
So we went back to the hotel. I took a shower. We waited another hour, maybe an hour and a half. And then we walked back to the Cosmopolitan, which was like a 30-minute walk. And then we're back there. We take the photos. I low-key spiral. I start brushing my hair. That fucks it up even more. I take the photos and then I just want to cry. But they turned out all right.
And all this just for, like, too many times we spent over there. Too many times for him to still be like, "Javi, do these look good?" I'm like, "They look amazing." Like, you're serving face. I was like, you are serving what needs to be served. Now, if you look at my pictures, like, girl, that was a one take wonder, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
And that's, I was like, I think it's my new profile picture on TikTok, though. Of course, it's just like me giving a vacant stare and a smile. I'm like, which
Yeah.
is so funny to me because it's like, you know what, sometimes there really isn't anything going on here. But all that to say, make sure you're prepared for the vintage photo booths because you do not want to spend 3 trips, 30 minutes each. And if you know anything about Vegas, 30 minutes, it's not a normal 30 minutes. It's a 30-minute maze that you have to go through to find these places and these items. So just make sure you're prepared for the pictures.
Either way, the photos turned out great. Our time in Vegas was great. It was a whole fucking week. We were there from Sunday to fucking Friday.
Oh, that actually, I'm gonna segue into the nightmare that was traveling back Friday on Frontier. First off, I'm gonna say fuck Frontier. Frontier
Wow.
is the worst airline. Everybody on the airplane literally agreed. They're like, I am never flying Frontier again. Some of y'all may be like, well, of course Frontier sucks. Like, what? They're like, they're notorious for all the bullshit that they do. I didn't know that. We did not know that. And
I knew Frontier was about that shit. I have flown Frontier once prior to this. Frontier sucks. Frontier sucks.
you might as well walk then you might as well walk to your destination than take a Frontier flight. That is how abysmal, how horrible the flight was. Let me tell you why though. So we get to the airport. The flight is already delayed an hour. And so we get to TSA. It's obviously a madhouse because everybody's checking out of their hotel. We get through TSA. We're waiting an hour. The flight is boarding. Thomas tells me that we're not seated next to each other. This low-key makes me crash out. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little unreasonable with this, but I was like, we always sit next to each other on the plane. And I was so nervous not to sit next to him.
So yeah, me and Javi did not get to sit next to each other. We were seated kind of close to each other.
It was like one row behind, and I had devised a plan in my head because I was like, we have the Nintendo Switch. We're going to play Mario Kart of the whole plane ride back. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be like cute, you know? I try to ask the guy,
Javi asked, hey, do you want to take this aisle seat that I have?
but let me explain. We walk onto the plane, and in the back of my head, I have this plan and the script ready to ask him. So Thomas goes to his seat. The dude stands up, and I ask, hey, do you want to switch to my seat, which is a row in front and an aisle seat? But I already knew this was not going to work out because when we get into the plane and I look in my row, do you know what I see? I see a baby car seat in the window seat next to me. And my heart literally drops because I know nobody's going to want to sit next to the baby. Nobody is going to want to sit next to the little baby. And so, but you know what? Me being me, I still asked the dude, I'm like, hey, I was like, bro, do you want to switch seats with me so I can sit next to my friend? And he goes, bro, I'm not sitting next to no baby. And I was
He
like,
said he's
"Fuck."
not sitting next to a baby. Javi low-key like trying to talk someone to sing next to a baby on a flight. I mean, nobody's gonna do it. Nobody's gonna do it. So then the dude says no. I'm seated next to this, person. They're pushing against me, and I'm low-key uncomfortable, but it's fine. It's a flight. It's Frontier. It was like $5 to fly, halfway across the country. So you know what? I'll deal with whatever. After that, the flight attendant tells me, hey, we have an extra aisle up there. Do you want to move there? So I'm like, okay, sure. And then Javi gets mad about it.
Okay, but let me just explain. So first off, had Thomas told me we were not staying together, I would have paid him the
I
extra
didn't know
money
until we got there.
But I know.
Low-key, I did not check until we got there.
But I'm gonna start paying you the difference on that just so that we can sit next to each other. Cause low key,
$1 billion. That's how much it costs.
I mean, I will pay it because I get separation anxiety, especially on planes. So Thomas moves forward, and I get a little anxious because I'm like, oh my god, he's abandoned me.
Jeff Bezos, Lauren Sanchez, fun fact, They don't sit next to each other.
Girl, they're in a private jet.
It's out of their price range.
No,
yeah.
they're in a private jet. I wouldn't sit next to you if I was in a private jet. The fact that we're in a private jet would be like, this is enough, babe. Like, we're
Wow.
here. We don't need to sit next to each other. It's like the experience of being in the private jet, But we're in a commercial airplane with a baby next to me. Oh my God. And that's when I just lost it. I was like, the Lord does not love me this day. He does not.
Wow.
He has forsaken me, and my boyfriend just left me to move up a few rows, and I have been abandoned right here. Obviously, I'm being dramatic, but I was not thinking rationally, because I was so disheartened. I was like, who am I going to play Mario Kart with? I played it with myself to let everybody know, and I was actually really good
And
at it.
I didn't get to play Mario Kart.
But yeah, see, had we sat next to each other, we could have, battled each other on there.
Either way, so the flight was what, the flight was.
It was what it was.
We end up back in Houston, which is great. That's all I want out of a flight, I get you're picky out of an airline flight that's literally
And this
Frontier.
is because I don't fly a lot. I've only been flying a lot since meeting Thomas. So I'm obviously I want to sit next to my boyfriend, but we did experience some turbulence, and I was like, if this plane goes down and I'm not sitting by my boyfriend, I was like, we will have died apart and not saying I love you to each other to the end.
Wow.
And I was like, that thought was going through my head, and I was like, wow. I imagine that dying in an airplane, your boyfriend 7 rows ahead of you, and you can't say I love you, babe. I love you, and even though we're gonna die, I love you forever. It's can you imagine that? That was making me crash out too when I was feeling the turbulence. I was like,
Wow.
I'm gonna die without the person I love next to me.
Anyways, all I want out of a flight is to get from point A to point B. I don't care how comfortable I am. I've been in far worse situations on a plane. Have you ever been? I don't even know. I hate being next to little ass kids. I mean, you were in the situation, so I was like, how have you ever been? You literally
The baby
were.
crying the entire flight.
Yeah.
My headphones on.
Either way, that's crazy. One thing that I do want to talk about besides CES
And our horrible flight. Don't ever fly Frontier.
and all the shenanigans there. So me and Javi have started watching this TV show called Pluribus. Is that how you say it? Pluribus?
Yes.
Pluribus? Is that real? I don't know. It just sounds wrong. Either way,
Pluribus.
so we're watching that show. It's been really good so far. We're on episode 2, maybe
3.
3.
Mhm.
We're gonna start on episode.
Start
3.
episode 3.
Okay,
Yes.
we're gonna start on episode 3 after this podcast because that's what I want to do, honestly. But it really has me wondering, what the hell is going on with Apple TV?
They're putting out great content and nobody's watching. That's literally what's happening.
That's how it seems. Because low key, I be on Apple TV. I was scrolling through it yesterday, and it's but who's watching For All Mankind?
Nobody.
I've never heard of that show, and it looks like it had $1 billion budget and it had 4 or 5 seasons. And it's I have never even heard the little rumbling about this.
So I used to follow film and TV news religiously. I would watch this one YouTuber and she would tell me all I needed to know about everything happening in the film and TV industry, streaming and whatnot. And I think she said that Apple TV spent in the ballpark of around $700 million to make that Napoleon movie
Yeah.
and Killers of the Flower Moon movie. And they released that in theaters. Made no money. I think it made maybe $200 million in actual box office sales for them. But Apple, as a giant tech company, just makes so much cash. They can just funnel it into the TV service that nobody watches. Nobody.
I will say I did see Napoleon in
Oh.
theaters. I did. It's a good movie. You haven't seen it?
I have not. I did want to see it because I like Vanessa Kirby. I love Vanessa Kirby.
I have no
and
idea who she is.
She was Napoleon's wife
Really?
in the movie, and she's also Sue Storm in Fantastic Four, the MCU movie. So
that's lit.
if you know her, I love her. But I can't believe you watched that movie though. Nobody watched that.
I did see Napoleon. It is a good movie, but it is quite excruciatingly long.
What's the thing with Apple TV and making super long ass movies?
The thing about Apple TV content as a whole, it's all so good to the point where it's like too good. It's like, I mean, there's such thing as casual watching, casual listening. And it's like Apple TV stuff. I feel like you have to sit down for it. Like that requires attention. Sometimes I just want to watch something and scroll on TikTok.
Yeah, it's very cerebral, is what I'll say. Like, they give you a lot to think about in the content, which I honestly do like a lot of the time. I like my shows to be like very interesting in the story and the character dynamics and the consequences of characters. Like, sometimes we'll put something on. Like, I've been watching 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days.
See, that's something you could scroll while watching.
But why do I put my phone down and actually pay attention? I'm like, are they going to get married?
That is cursed. That is cursed. Actually watching 90 Day Fiance instead of using your phone like God intended is cursed.
It's because the drama there is so, like, TLC knows how to manufacture drama. I will say that.
Well, of course, TLC stands for
The Learning Channel.
Yes, I'm surprised you knew that.
Everybody knows that.
Oh, whatever.
Literally, somebody.
Everyone knows it, even though you do zero actual learning on it.
No, I learned how to be like a manipulator on there.
Oh, what?
That's how they get these people to marry them on 90 Day Fiance. They basically gaslight, gatekeep, and girl boss their way to a marriage.
But either way, I don't know. I mean, Apple TV stuff is great. It is great. Severance was great.
I still haven't seen that.
You still haven't. One day we will have enough time for you to watch Severance. It is. Do you know what happens?
I know. I've seen like the first episode, but
okay, that's good enough. I don't want you to know anything that happens.
Okay, nobody spoil anything. Thomas, keep your mouth shut on this.
It's so good. I actually kept up with it real time.
You know, I'm actually surprised by that because you don't like a lot of shows that are very like story heavy, like very fantastical and story heavy in that sense.
It was that whole like Grand Central Station like pop-up that they did.
Oh,
that
it enticed you.
Yeah. I don't know. They did the big one, their big one with the marketing.
Well, if anybody knows anything about HBO Max, they're coming out with House of the Dragon and the Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, hell
Now
no.
that's my tea. I love high fantasy stuff.
Javi always wants to watch these boring as fuck ass shows that it's like, God, just turn it off. This shit is so fucking boring.
Mind you, he is saying
this shit is so fucking boring.
No, he is saying this about the Game of Thrones franchise, which
Yes.
is arguably one of the biggest franchises in the world. Thomas, when that show was dropping, that TV series was like the pinnacle of television. So I don't want to hear any nonsense
The
from
pinnacle.
you.
You know what's the pinnacle of television?
I don't want to hear it because it's going to be
You don't want to hear it?
It's going to be something. It's gonna be,
Miley Cyrus's reveal.
for what? Are you talking about Hannah Montana?
Obviously, I'm talking about Hannah Montana.
You mean that that premiered in like 2009 or something? Don't even act like you were cognizant for it.
Well, pinnacle means peak.
Yeah, that was not the peak. Maybe of her career.
The fuck ass Game of Thrones, fucking sex with dragons.
Okay, they're not having sex with any dragons, just to let everybody know that. And anybody who is a Game of Thrones fans, back me up and tell him it is amazing.
All I know about Game of
3
Thrones
times.
is that people who love looking at boobs watch that show. So it says a lot about you and a lot about me.
I mean, maybe
Just saying.
well, you don't have any boobs, and maybe I'm not a gay man in that sense, and maybe I am straight and find women
You know what?
attractive.
I will admit, okay, hold up. I accidentally hit the microphone. I will admit, when it comes to Game of Thrones, the reason why I don't like those type of shows is because I find like
You don't like fantasy. You don't
that
like
shit
fantasy
is
at all.
so fucking boring. Like I hated Lord of the This is so controversial. I hated Lord of the Rings. I hated The Hobbit. That shit is so boring.
You know what he puts on? So I'm like, let's watch Game of Thrones. He's like, no, thank you. You'll put on, not that these other shows are bad, but it's like Florida Man or
Yes.
Girl,
Look,
oh god.
I love it's because you don't like cerebral things.
the cerebral thing being like we had to go get moonshine, but there were booby traps.
You don't like things that make you think.
No, I'm very open
And
to
I love to think.
I'm very open to your shows, but I will say you have not given Game of Thrones a chance. And if you were to give it a chance, you would understand
That just
how
sounds
amazing it
so
is.
okay, viewers, listeners, listen to this.
Take a poll. Is Game of Thrones
No,
good?
no.
Yes or no? Actually, it's yes or yes.
It's that this Javi likes to watch shit like Harry fucking Potter, the most boring fucking movie in the fucking world. I have watched Harry Potter. I've watched it before, and I'm so sorry. There's a reason why British people like that shit, because they lack flavor, taste as a whole.
Wow. The actual, like, you just lost like 10 coal points in my mind because Harry Potter is so
The
nostalgic.
Harry Potter was so fucking boring.
Let me give you the background for why I've fallen in love with Harry Potter. It's because over the COVID 2020 summer, girl, I graduated that year too, okay? Let's not forget. I didn't get a graduation.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck
I
you.
didn't get a graduation and college was ruined because
I hate
of
20
COVID.
I hate 2020 graduates. I'm 2021 and 2020 graduates always be like, we didn't have a prom.
Okay, and that's true. And we didn't have a graduation, and our first year of college was ruined by COVID. So let's not get it twisted.
2021, we didn't have a prom.
Okay, but 2021's an ugly year to graduate, so you're kind of like saved by that.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
it is. Okay, somebody tell me, is it not better? I was gonna say a badder word, but is it not hotter to graduate in 2020 than 2021? The one just throws everything off. I'm sorry. But all that to say, over COVID, I read all the Harry Potter series and I made my family watch the movies as I finished reading the books. And it was such a special moment because it was like my thing to do with my family. And I just watch the movies now, nostalgic for that time. And that's why I love them so much. And also, they're just good pieces of media. I'm sorry. They are. And Javi has good
So
taste. Just say that.
Fucking boring. So fucking boring. It's just like, why did we need 9 of them?
Okay, not to be controversial, but something. So
You're a millennial.
I'm not a millennial. I'm Gen Z. Okay, girl. Don't play.
You're a millennial.
No, that's basically a slur.
Identify for real.
Calling a Gen Zer a millennial is literally a slur in today's age, which is crazy. But Thomas is like Mr. Beast's #1 fan. And if you guys know anything about Mr. Beast, you know that he's basically keeping people hostage and torturing them.
I love Mr. Beast. I love Mr. Beast so much that if he asked for my hand in marriage right now, I would say yes. Mr. Beast could ask me for anything and I would say yes. I love Mr. Beast.
Girl, he could ask for your life.
Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Would
the
you
dick
die-
writing is crazy.
The dick writing is crazy.
Crazy. I'm surprised you're not writing this hard. Actually, you write this hard for Playboy Cardi too. So.
Everyone does.
Oh, not everyone, girl.
But I mean, if you could die in a Mr. Beast video, wouldn't you?
No, I would
No?
not.
Okay.
That is not my preferred method to go out. Sorry to all the Mr. Beast. What do they call them? Beasters? I feel like beasters, feasters.
I honestly don't know what his fan base is called.
I think he just calls y'all
Beast
money
Nation.
bags.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he just says my next paycheck. Oh, like that's the tea. That's the tea. Not to be a hater. But like Mr. Beast content, it's very engaging. I just don't find it like we're watching the new Mr. Beast games, which I will admit I'm like not the biggest fan of just because I don't like everything is super simplified for his media. There's nothing to think about. He's like, you're either smart or you're strong. And he's like, we're battling each other.
Mr. Beast videos. I love Mr. Beast videos. They're
Thomas
so well
Toddler
made.
confirmed.
I think Mr. Beast videos are made for anyone.
They're made for anyone, but they're especially made for like a demographic of like white middle school boy who is like, we're either strong or smart, and this is how we're going to win the challenge. Like, don't tell me that couldn't be a Mr. Beast like saying or something. That's
And
like
see,
one of his
this is how I see Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones being a high art political fantasy. Ooh, As you can tell, we have
Either
very
way, all
differing
of these
opinions
fucking
on it.
shows are so fucking boring. I hate watching these shows. I hate watching these fuck ass movies.
The way we don't watch any of them, though, is insane.
Aside from all of that, though, Apple TV is just so good that it's cursed. It's cursed. It's so good. It's cursed. It's chopped. I don't know. There's something about it.
Don't say it's chopped, girl. It's not chopped. If anything, it's
I'm trying to think of the most chopped thing on Apple TV.
that Zac Efron movie
Have
about
you
the
seen
beer
it?
run. I haven't, but it looks chopped. I'll be honest.
It's just because.
What is that one with Ryan Gosling? You say you hate it, Slay.
Okay, this is chopped. This is the most chopped thing on Apple TV. Spirited with
Oh,
fucking Ryan Gosling.
no. Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell.
Yes.
Yes.
So fucking weird. I hated that movie. It is so fucking boring. And it's like fucking like children's.
He
I'm
says,
so
as
boring.
a Mr. Beast fan.
It's so boring that, Christmas movie with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell. I don't know.
It's a
and
musical too, and neither of them
I was
can
gonna say,
sing.
and they're singing, and I hate them singing. I hate everything about it. It's so boring. Spirited. I'm so sorry, Apple TV. It's your worst work. But
Oh.
oh well. That's how it is with a lot of Christmas stuff. We've been in a drought of good Christmas media. Really, the last good Christmas media, and
The
we
Grinch
should
by
segue into
elimination.
this. I guess.
Have you seen that? The one Tyler made that
Band-Aid one?
song. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so segueing into Christmas media. Javi says the last good Christmas media was The Grinch by Illumination. I would argue that it's The Holdovers.
I haven't
2023.
seen the whole, and we were supposed to watch that together.
Oh my god, I forgot. I watched it with my family and not
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, and that's because I've been saying, let's watch that movie, Thomas. He's like, later.
I hate to tell you, Javi.
Just vote me out. Just vote me out. It's okay.
I hate to tell you, Javi.
It's amazing, and
It's
I missed out.
really good.
Yeah.
It is the best Christmas movie in years.
I had, okay, just to, I feel like I have to say this. I had recommended this movie to Thomas that we watch it.
But also,
beforehand.
why were we gonna watch it in like the summer?
But just to watch it. It was just a time to watch a movie, And I'll have it be known, if you guys see movie recs, maybe I'll start up my letterbox and I'll start recommending movies on there. Because, like, low-key, this is a beautiful mind.
Wow.
It's a beautiful mind. It's so for real. I have a lot of good movie recs. I love talking about media. Like, if you guys need a movie rec, hit me up. A movie I always make everybody watch, which is low-key kind of toxic. If you know, it's Marriage Story on Netflix. I've shown that movie to so many friends, and low-key, it's helped them move past their relationship.
Hell the fuck no. I'm not watching Marriage Story. Either way, we do have to bring an end to this episode.
Mhm.
I just want to mention before this episode ends, guys, if we've sounded better this time, video listeners already know this. Last time, for some reason, we pointed the microphones, our new microphones that we bragged about having in the episode, we pointed them away from our mouths.
Yes, we pointed them exactly turned away from us, which in hindsight, it's obvious, point the microphone at your mouth. But we were like, oh, this is gonna look so cool. Like, they're off to the side of us, they're pointed, they're horizontal. They weren't picking up anything.
Yeah, so low-key, that was stupid of us. My bad, guys, my bad. So last episode, if it had bad audio, I'm so sorry. I hope this episode has good audio. Of course, we won't know till we edit it. But we finally pointed the microphones at our mouths. So at CES, we talked to the people who make these microphones, and I told them about that, and they were like, oh, that's not how you use it. And
it's like, we know.
Yeah,
we know
like,
that's not how you use it.
I'm so sorry.
We figured it out too late.
Either way, I wish we could keep this setup right now in place, because I feel like this is the best setup we've had.
It is. It's very, Thomas has taken multiple pictures, but this is the best setup. It's just the problem that this is also our living room.
Yeah.
So if we want to watch TV, we cannot have giant lights and a camera right in front of us. Which I guess, like, maybe we can see the screen kind of, but it's okay. We'll be actually moving soon, hopefully.
Either way, so we fixed the audio. The video's great. I mean, we did improve the lighting a little bit more this time, but we're going to do more. We have more coming up for the background.
We have
hint, hint,
artwork.
framed artwork. But you'll see it when you see it. Either way, Javi, is there anything you need to update us on in the social media sphere before we go?
Update us on the social media. I guess the funniest thing I've been showing Thomas recently is on Twitter. There's this trend going around where it's like, everybody loves to pick on Gracie Abrams on Twitter, and he goes, Gracie Abrams is banned from Greece. And it's the video of Michaela, that makeup influencer, going, come with me to Greece. I'm traveling to Greece. Get ready with me
I
in
love
Greece.
her talking about
I'm
Greece.
going to Santorini, Greece for dinner. And it's like that video montage of her just saying she's going to Greece, and people are using that format where it's like me, or it's like somebody else. It's like you. Gracie Abrams is banned in Greece, and it's like me. The video of Michaela going, get ready with me to fly to Greece. And I just find that to be the funniest thing ever, because it's like, she milked the fuck out of that trip, to be honest. But
Yeah,
like,
no. Everything she did in Greece leading up to Greece, she posted about. But you know what? Get your bag,
yeah,
Michaela.
get that coin.
I just love her saying Kim Kardashian.
Is she from like New Jersey or something? Is that where the
Nobody
accent
knows.
comes from?
Nobody knows.
I thought she was British. She gets
she
a little
just
British.
made up one day.
Yeah.
But either way, so if you haven't heard about it, look into Gracie Abrams' Greece.
Yeah, or just look up Greece in general on TikTok, X, and you will be like hysterically laughing at some of the compilations they come up with and some of the sayings. It's just too, oh my gosh.
But either way, thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. We've really loved having y'all. We've loved sharing everything we've shared. We need to share a little bit more. Maybe we'll need to, put out an episode before next week, like a little half-season episode, because we've had so much going on, and we need to tell y'all all about. We didn't even talk about Touching Infinite.
Oh yeah, we've gone to. Maybe we'll
talk
save it
about
for
another
next time.
episode.
Basically, we went to our first 2 raves.
Yeah, so much
Amazing
fun.
time.
But either way, if you're listening on video, we have audio episodes all platforms. If you're listening on audio, we have video episodes on
All on YouTube. YouTube.
I
was like, is it all platform? It's YouTube.
No,
it's YouTube.
It's you. So if you're listening on audio,
we have YouTube video episodes.
Yep. And we also have the shorts,
We're
YouTube,
clipping some stuff.
Instagram, everything,
Yeah.
TikTok. But either way, so, keep up with us. We'd love to see y'all for another episode. And this has been the Mass for Mass podcast. I know it feels like we have not been on our bag ever since the holidays, but luckily we're back.
We're back on a schedule, and we're ready to fucking kill it.
Exactly. But either way, this has been the Mass for Mass podcast. I'm Thomas.
Oh, and I'm Javi.
Bye.